Direct your efforts to yourself. Every person will hurt you one way or another, so find those who are worth the agony. Good for you, because it takes a lot of effort. You have to stop watching where you've been. You aren't going that way anymore. Don't trust too much in anyone during this life, because your shadow even abandons you when it's dark. Focus your time and energy on work, and there will be a salary. Then focus on yourself, and you will be a billionaire. There is a lot you learn in the darkest moments. Most pleasurable experiences are yet to come. Don't forget that. You own the world, so make sure you remain in it, because if you don't, someone else will. Forming bad habits is like getting into a warm, soft bed. Very easy to get into, hard to get out of. No one is too busy for any reason. It is a matter of principle. If doing makes you happy, go do it without a need to talk about it. The best moment for me was when I stopped saying what goes on inside of me. Attempting to make attempts at progress where no effort has previously been made is tricky. Do not run after them or force them to act. Everything will eventually fall into place. Looking back, you will appreciate that your strong-willed nature and determination paid off, even if it was with a heavy heart. One may want to forgive his or her old self. After all, they most likely changed, and acceptance makes the change worthwhile. Making the right friendships is impossible when the wrong ones are present. Make a choice, because one will have to let go of the wrong individuals to attract the right ones. God helps in His own time. Remember that. Leave the past behind. Ensure that in the future your execution is flawless. Know that there will always be observers in your life who will disregard your worth. Apply that lack of appreciation elsewhere, but make sure it isn't directed at you. Respecting someone without appreciating the merits of their hard work puts you in the risk of becoming a fool. Awakening from a half-empty, half-full outlook is life. Sugar and coffee share a compartment under careful scrutiny. Remember, you do not have forever to live, and others have a better position than you compared to yourself. The most intriguing part about life is the manner in which it unfolds, which guarantees sooner or later everyone is bound to realize the importance of a person and what they offer. The advice I would like to give you is that start getting prepared for the reality that will set in between you and your pals, and try and use this as a motivation to live in the moment. Self-care psychology suggests refraining from micromanaging every part of your life and protecting your interests, not granting access to everyone. It is pointless in this life to possess money without enjoying freedom, since a monetary value is merely a resource. You alone have the absolute authority to define of the joy you are seeking in life. If the center of your joy is people's reception of you, you will only welcome a bundle of frustrations. If you want to make an impact, do what others won't and become someone no one else can be. Stand still. It's a cycle. You've done this many times, and trust it will pass. A negative attitude will not help you build a positive reality to live in. If they treat you like a secondary option, bias the general opinion with you as a scapegoat. Make sure to appreciate life, because it is all about life experiences and not its materialistic view. Your main focus should not be on what is already done or what who's to be achieved in the future. Instead, focus on the fact that many people care for you, even if it's just one person or no one. Regardless of how you think you are entitled to a good career, love, family, peace, and fruitful existence. Although demanding them is not allowed, you might view the world as rural utopia. It will still come out great. Getting your hopes up is totally justified, as time is indeed on your side when it comes to nurturing patience in you. Do not forget that you are not the only one bearing despair, And there are people who stood with you during the tough times. Different people owe you nothing, but remember that. You may begin anew. The best is simply always preceded by "I was awful." Sometimes, suffering is essential to earn back self-worth. Treat your health like wealth. Being alone in your own company is the ultimate distance, and needing no external validation is ideal. Giving a girl a good laugh shows you can get her to do anything. You will never lack good friends when times get tough, and so much more is yet to come, including days when getting out of bed will not feel as dreadful. Your toughest opponent, as well as the strongest muscle you possess, is your mind. So remember to give it the workout it needs. You have to take the necessary measures to remove them, but do not react. The achievements of others do not diminish what you have. It's often said one should never extend a second chance to the same people who've let you down multiple times. Guard your things, your circle, and your motives. It's our expectations that ultimately leads to some of us being ruined. Being incorrect is a part of effort, and so are mistakes. Make use of things, but do not treat people like commodities. Respect and value people, not objects. The smallest of lies can shatter the strongest of faith. Help and give to others, but do it selflessly, without any motives for personal gain. Look for one's embrace more as a self-reflection and assessment chamber. Not all whom you choose to trust are truly trustworthy. Express yourself. Do not be ashamed of your vulnerability. Proof of being strong. One must deal with rejection. Everyone goes through this path. Don't worry, it is just a stage you are going through. It will pass. All of these can be alleviated with time and patience. Thinking too much, doing too much, trusting too much, sharing too much, loving too much. So many times it will happen. Disillusionment will come first, followed by heartbreak. Action takes priority. Make sure no one puts you in a situation where you feel like your request is unjustified. Do what feels appropriate, even if it causes undue pain for those you love. Life is not reality for everyone, and in conservancy of your rules, strict measures may need to be enforced. More decisions need to be made, and less noise needs to be made while doing so. Time does not wait for what is right. It only motivates you to either catch up or get left behind. Sacrifice no relationships worth your sanity. Depend on yourself. Do not depend on others. Being too nice makes you soft. Always believe in yourself. Going through many things, being alive at the end is a victory claim. The easier your life is, the more you retreat into the confines of your mind, the more you weaken it. There are times when being by yourself is needed to cultivate a person. Always do what feels right for you. Do not seek confirmation. A wise person observes more than they listen. If you are not hoping for anything, there is no way you can get let down. Do not miss any opportunity, because the only things one regrets are the things left undone. Anything is possible if you know how to imagine it. You do not need to explain further. People do not need to know more than what is necessary. A well-known saying advocates for every person you meet being a school that is yet to be explored. If it is supposed to happen, it will. Just let go. Also, your past is not a mistake, assuming you were able to move on from it. Freed means no one will want to associate with you, so do not take it so seriously. Engage with no one again. They will forget what you said and what you did, but always remember, the way you made them feel is something they will never forget. None of the sequences that have occurred were ascertained to have been available, and neither did a single one of these have been predestined to be everlasting. The very structure renders a belt that matters the most, not a timer. Always keep in mind that love being directed to the same gentleman or lady alludes to a weird, scripted event. The truth is that no one can love like that, except vessels holding remnants of what once prevailed, attempting to pour out their souls. Reject this form for what kids consider love, because failure, in its essence, is a soft teacher. Keep a minute-counting book, marking every success and accomplishment, big or small. Everyone who brings calmness to you deserves attention and should be paid extra time. Reason can expect of a person, and the moment you drop the guard to treat people as they treat you is the moment the person dives into reality. Do not forget to just be yourself, and these in virtue saves spare time for everybody else. Those waiting in long lines to spend time observing need to hand out regards to themselves for the job done. There will eventually be needs to be paid reparations down the road, but compassionate ones need to commend for what distance-partied employer did. Self-reductive is the notation intended to be reframed. More of a person gets shown when more mouth emerges. In a social exchange, your life need not turn into a trade secret, granting no single reason to other parties set the basis and assume guiding rules. As a general set focus, pay attention not to toss away information that can be wielded upon you malice. Reflecting on my life, I realize the importance of following both heart and mind, as Buffett said. If you combine them, you'll find your way. Using only one can lead you astray. Hard work doesn't always guarantee success, so it's essential to pause and ask if you've become a slave to work. Life is short, so focus on what truly matters. Don't let small distractions take away from your bigger goals. Remember, 5 years ago, you hoped to be where you are now. Take a moment to reflect on this.